What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
안녕, 런니다.
Keith.
I'm Jarek.
The Isaiah T. Billings Clyde.
Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the deal. Y'all seen the thumbnail. BTS.
방탄소년단.
Bang Tang Boys.
It's probably our first interview reaction on here, as far as them straight up just like talking, like interviewing each other and everything like that. Let's jump into it.
It's like old. What's up?
Here we are, BTS. And today we're with Vanity Fair to see how well we
He
know
definitely looks
each
6
other.
feet. He definitely looks 6 feet right there.
Most answers right wins. Okay, so I'm the first one. Who is my single biggest artistic influence? 이거 내가 쓰면 맞추면 돼요.
Nicki Minaj.
정국.
Nas.
He's been my idol for like a decade. He's got the best.
I was gonna say
Kirsten were like,
rap design 하는데
I was gonna say I respect that.
rappers are more flipping with the funky rhythm of the kicky musician.
Inflict the composition. Okay, Scarface.
Yeah, he wanna say the cocaine line. I like
A little
it.
off, but yeah, I see him. Respect.
he stopped a couple bars early.
That cocaine line.
너무 많아서.
그렇긴 하지.
근데 이제 본인이
Intelligence.
생각하는 hot body.
Close.
His height.
슈가. 비율. 비슷했어요. 제요. Tall.
큰 키.
정답. Yeah. It means height in Korean.
So how?
I'm not 6 feet.
There you go. I told ya.
Yeah.
Per my sources.
멤버들 중에서 그래도
Per my sources.
그나마 가장 큰 장점 아닌가. 근데 우리 밖에 나가면 다 조금이잖아. 인정합니다. Who's next? The question is, if I could re-record one song, which would I choose to record? 야 이거 어려운데?
아니 윤기 기준이잖아.
그러면 뭐 이거 무조건 윤기가 개인 거 같아. 정답. 없다. 정답.
왜냐하면 저는 이제 그 모든 아쉬움마저도 그러니까 하나의 그 과정이라고 생각이. 그러니까 저는 이제 개인적으로
Trust the process.
그 리마스터를 한다든지 이런 것들이 좀 있어요. 이 해외 곡들 보면 막 사운드 클라우드 같은데 올렸다가 이게 대박이 나가지고 나중에 막 진짜 믹스랑 녹음도 다시 하고 하는데 그 느낌이 별로예요. 그 느낌이 안 나. 나는 그래서 막 그런 거 없이 그냥 원래대로 있는 게 좀 더 낫다고 생각해요.
Next question. What is something that makes Yoongi cry? 이거 쉬울 것 같은데. 정답.
Army.
비슷했어.
하프?
비슷했다고?
비슷한데.
다시 콘서트 시작하면 아니었어?
비슷해.
양치하다가 혀 닦을 때.
그러니까 그런 느낌이긴 해. 정답 와사비입니다.
I get it.
와사비에 약하구나.
와사비를 잘 먹는데 그 센 와사비는 내가 못 참겠더라고. 코 숨 쉬면 안 돼. 입으로 먹어야 돼.
Them joints crazy though. You do fucking them joints mess you up for real.
Next question.
Wasabi cake.
자호.
Let's go. What is my biggest fear? Okay.
Okay.
그렇지.
지민. 벌레.
Bullet no.
슈가 놀이기구.
No.
JK. 옷에 뭐 묻는 거.
No.
Getting stains on your clothes. It's funny as shit.
진. 귀신.
No.
Death.
다시는 공연을 못 하게 되는 거.
춤 추는 거.
저는 공개하겠습니다.
아미를 못 만나게 되는 거.
그런 뭐 비슷한 느낌이죠. My future.
나의 미래.
미래가 두렵다.
너무 높게 올라와서.
They were all so disappointed by his answer.
할지 모르겠어.
이 미래가 두려움은 항상 누구나.
So what is your greatest fear, young man?
그래서 뭐
Greatest fear is that we enact to be our message.
생각해본.
거기까지 갈 줄 몰랐지.
많이 멀리 가네. Okay, what one word would I choose to describe myself?
Hey.
나 알지? 이거 정답. 진.
그래.
호프.
Hope.
Hey, I got it right.
호비면 호그 자체지. 아니 근데 이름이 제이홉되고 진짜 호비 돼버렸어.
Really?
그니까.
That was a dad and a daughter.
No, I'm just
Oh, I thought.
What is my life motto?
진. 한두 번밖에
아직 안
안
정했는데.
돼. 아, 다 알아. 그 무시하고.
My father is my life. life. 제로 행복하게 살자.
약간 비슷해. 또 하나 또 들어가요.
행복하게 즐기면서 살자.
아. 재밌고 행복하게.
fun, happy.
뭔가 이제 제 인생에서 재미없고 행복하지 못하면은 그건 인생이 아니라고 생각합니다. 네, 저는 제
You and me
인생
both,
하나
Tay.
뭐 목숨 하나잖아요. 이제 재밌게 그리고 행복하게 살다가 끝나야 되지 않겠습니까?
아 이거 코인 아니에요. 이렇게 집어넣어서 다시 할 수가 없어요.
그렇죠.
맞아요.
Spit bars.
When did I first realize that I was famous?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Some yeah, I know.
음식점에서 서비스 받았을 때.
No.
스타님 투어 시작했을 때.
No.
와우.
그럼 되게 멋있는.
되게 심플할 것 같아.
He got recognized.
실감한 순간이.
두 글자입니다.
현재.
No.
미래요.
Army.
연습생에서 막 데뷔했을 때.
No.
두 글자야, 두 글자.
그렇죠. 방탄.
데뷔.
No.
아미.
No.
1등.
No.
대상.
No.
버터.
No.
할인.
할인?
할인.
할인.
알아보시면 할인을 시킨 분들이 계시지.
되게 좋아요.
누가 그렇게 할인해줬어요?
But no, it's just who gave you the discount?
저도요. 저도요.
Okay, next person.
This is my turn. Talk about the most.
어허.
요 근래로 할게요. 요 근래.
당연히.
얘가 많이 말하는 거 요즘 하나 있어. 비.
예.
오늘 화이팅 하자.
자, 아니야. 그것도 아닌 것 같아. 찐.
운동.
그치, 운동이. 100%. 100% 요즘 약간 그 운동에 심취해 있어요, 지금. 맞아. 뭐, 맨날 뭐 약간 건강해진 거.
얘 맨날 이러잖아.
맨날 막 이런 거 막.
Nobody knows.
좋아졌다고.
한달 전까지만 해도 나 진짜 운동이랑 난 진짜 안 맞아가지고 나
V dress for church.
Right.
Bible study.
좀 건강해지고 있다는 게 느껴져서.
너가 자습해야지.
So just Jim and the Nas in the gym.
아니, 어째 방금 배워.
이거 했어야 되는데요. 힘 풀어야 되는데.
He said relax your body.
최근에 무슨 영상을 봤는데 우리가 좀 그 거북목이 좀 심하긴 하거든요.
진짜 진짜 심해요.
근데 저 많이 좋아졌어요. 거북. 네, 여러분들도 뭔가 기분이 우울하거나 할 때 운동을 시작해 보는 게 좋지 않을까? What's one thing I did everyone else said?
귀여운.
Everything.
애기요.
아쉽다. 근데
자기 자신이 너무 사랑하는 거, love myself,
아니에요.
뭐 춤? 이런 거 식상한 거 아닐 것 같은데?
드립이 많이
Dancing.
아니 근데 이제 제가 얼굴로 할 수 있는 것을 적었어요. 홀리면서
애기요.
뭔지 알겠다.
He's beautiful.
I smile. Yeah, I smile.
눈웃음 또 지민 씨가 매력적이죠. 일단 눈웃음 한번 보여주면 시원하게.
아니 지민 씨 그걸 왜 몰라요? 우린 다 알고 있는데.
뭔데요? 뭘요?
대답은 못 할걸요?
뭔데요? Next question.
끝났어.
What's the one song that I can resist dancing to when I hear it?
Super Tuna.
글쎄 도저히 춤을 추지 않고는 되겠어. 없는 노래는 바로 맞출 수 있어요. 지금 PTD. 왜 그렇게 식상한 대답을 하세요? 그럼 우리 곡 아는지 맞는지만 알려줘. 우리 곡 아닙니다. 오케이. First generation 소원을 말해봐. Say your 그렇게 신나는 노래 아니라서.
It's a Michael Jackson song.
총 맞은 것 같은. 그게 그렇게 신나진 않아서.
아래.
저야
이거 맞춰.
찐이야.
정답! 와 찐이 어떻게 맞췄습니까?
많이 하더라고. 아니 그 형 그 샤워 플레이리스트?
이거 찐찐찐찐이야. 몰라요?
영탁 씨 노래가.
이거 정말 신나는 노래인데 한 번씩 들어보세요.
아 진짜 그 제목이 찐이에요?
제목이 찐이에요. 제 이름이 찐이라서 이렇게 듣다 보니까 찐이야. 아니 이유가 있어요.
그만큼 자기 사랑하시는
찐이야.
So much
많이
love.
나오니까 신나더라고. 찐이야. What is one achievement that I'm most proud about?
슈가 얼굴.
아직 안 적었어요. 근데 기다려 보세요.
저봐요.
나는 BTS 된 거.
아니야. 아마 그거 하려고 했을 거예요. 아니야. JK 태어난 거.
내가
자, 정답 좀 적어볼게요. 지금 남주희 때문에 지금 정답 바꿔야 돼가지고 뭔가 굉장히 혼란스럽거든요. 잠시만요. 지금 그러기 상태예요. 잠깐만 기다려봐요.
Damn, RM ruined it. I was gonna make that guess too.
다음 사람.
긴데?
자, 저희 이 BTS 활동과 관련이 있죠.
그래요? 아래 저작곡.
비슷해요.
비슷해요.
Performing for Army.
자작춤. 댄스 그
등골 브레이커. 틀렸어요. 제가 봤을 때 못 맞출 것 같으니까 그냥 공개를 할게요. 저희가 방시혁 PD님 있잖아요. 방시혁 PD님에게 이제 형이라고 불러도 될 정도로 인정을 받았을 때 있잖아요. 방시혁 PD님께 형이라고 불러도 될 때. 그때 되게 성취감을 얻었습니다.
외국분들이 이해하시기 어려울 수 있어요.
외국분들은 모르죠.
This one I learned what hyung mean.
이야기 하던데.
근데 이제 형이라고는 안 하니까.
아니 사장님한테 이제 형이라고 부를 수 있게.
You watch this? It's like, nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Let's go.
Yeah,
The first after our first time reacting to him, I went and watched it.
favorite song to perform?
오케이, 유포리아. 나도 그거 할래. 유포리아. 오케이, so on. 지민 온.
Make it right.
하나 나왔잖아. 그 뭐였지?
아니 아직 안 적었어.
근데 뭐 맞다고 하시면 돼요. 온 맞나요? 오. 팬들 앞에서 해본 적 없는데 오늘 만약 팬들 앞에 하면 되게 좋을 것 같아요.
오케이, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 1. 가져와, bring the pain. 이거 연습할 때 재밌었어.
진짜 엄청 재밌었어.
나를 힘들었는데 재밌었다.
Is he tatted?
What is the one for that I could for the rest of my life?
아, 정답 알지. 진! 팬들의 사랑? 이거 아니야? 이거 아니야? 그거야!
That was smart.
The cap.
That was smart. He's like, what are you gonna say? No.
원래 이거였는데?
We are all winners.
축하드립니다.
Not all.
왜 꼭 승리가 있어야 할까? 비슷비슷하고만. 굉장히 멤버들한테 관심이 많은 것 같고 1등만 기억하는 더러운 세상. 1등 아닌 사람들은 반성하세요.
멤버도 소속순이 아니잖아요. So, BTS expert from our team is BTS.
Yes,
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.
So, how'd you feel about that? Getting inserted with a little bit more personality from the group.
That was fun to see.
Yeah.
Enjoyable.
Like I said, I actually saw this in July, August, one of those.
July.
Whenever we first posted the video,
July?
that's when we recorded it. August is when we posted it. It's August 6th because that's when my cousin passed. Yeah. So like that weekend, that when I came home after that, because we listened to shit and then started reacting to like Moon and all that. Yeah. So that weekend is when I like just happened to see this or whatever like that, and I learned what Hyung meant and everything like that. And this is before I even knew them by face. So even after watching this video with their name and everything, I still didn't know them until like, because that interest wasn't there, even though I watched this video. But this is cool to kind of like learn some things.
So how old is this video?
This is, they talking about Map of the Soul. I want to say this was either 21 or 20. Maybe
It's
20.
giving me.
It had to be,
He
it had to be 21.
He mentioned permission to
That's
dance.
So
all
yeah, it had to be,
I'm
yeah, it had to have come out right around that time.
Unless they
then.
recorded a song a while ago and just didn't release
Around
it.
the
No, it came out.
pandemic
Right, it had to have
times.
come out right around that time. Then it makes sense. That's why I saw it. It was probably just on my feed because it was new.
I thought Permission to Dance didn't come out until like September, October. Because I thought Butter came out toward the end of the summer.
No, Butter came out in May.
Nonetheless, though,
Yeah.
I guess how y'all feel about that? I definitely, now I'm a little lost for time, too. Because he definitely mentioned permission to dance when I was just like, oh, this shit new then.
Yeah, because I know I saw this like the same day that I was watching, like I said, the Moon, Vince videos, all that shit like that is when I saw this.
Should be a release date.
Yeah.
It said this dropped 4 months ago.
This?
The interview dropped 4 months ago.
Nah.
That's what it says.
Probably a different one, bro.
No, it was this because I remember them asking the Hyung question, and he was like, "Our global fans might not feel the same way about this."
Maybe you're not
So
in
August-
the right. Maybe
so
you're not in the
August,
right
September.
universe.
How about we minimize the joint and we can
No,
see the
he
date?
pulled it right up. 4
Yeah,
months.
yeah.
What was the exact date?
It's not gonna say July, bro.
Yeah, Nas, how did you feel about it?
I thought it was pretty cool.
Seeing how it's fresh for you.
Yeah, I didn't. It's kind of cool to see how their personalities work together. Makes a lot of sense that RM's influence is Nas, though. That's dope.
Was that a self-serving reference?
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Because he's the lyrical miracle.
No, their birthdays are. I think their birthdays are the same. Their rap style kind of is
yeah,
like
their
the
rap
same.
styles are very similar.
It's pretty dope. It makes a lot of sense though. I kind of want to hear, like, when you bring stuff like that up, I kind of want to hear like who else.
Right.
Hip Hop
influenced
File, a
them, too.
song we haven't reacted to yet, is a song they said is good because they talk about their influences. And
Okay.
stuff.
Damn, why we
definitely-
ain't listen to that joint?
I do want to hear like what other influences he has.
Because we gonna listen to whatever the fuck I say we listening to.
Oh my God! This was fun to watch, and it was kind of like watching them like when they was in the booth. You kind of see them work, and now you just kind of see them chilled out and relaxed. Even though, you know, this is a very personal thing, but like still, it's dope to see how they work together. It's nice.
No, I thought it was cool. I mean, it's always a good, time whenever you can see them like get together, interact together, show their personality, show how jokey they are, away from the stage, away from the booth, away from all the other stuff where they have to be serious and professional, where they can kind of cut loose and kick back a little bit, and just kind of play around with each other. Like, I'm kind of used to this because we watch the runs, so I'm kind of used to seeing their personality and them not being so serious all the time. But this is a good John. I liked the interview. I thought it was funny. I would have rather liked to see them get more questions per person. But, it is what it is. I understand there's a time, a cap on it and everything else. So
Yeah, this would have been a dope set maybe for instead of 10 minutes, 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like you said, we watch the runs. So it's like you get a lot of personality on there and seeing them kind of outside of the music and everything. It's great to hear like the questions that were answered. Some of them weren't cookie cutter questions, and then just even seeing some of them cap, just be like, oh yeah, no, I was that.
Army's love.
Yeah, it's just always dope. And I know we don't really have too much to say after interactions of them just being themselves because you'll catch most of it during the video, mid like while we're reacting and stuff like that. Outside of all that, you just will catch us kind of like. Cool, they're human beings, they're personable, they're relatable, and people who just like, oh shit, I can fuck with them outside of music.
I think it's good tidbits in it though. Just like Nas said, Nas being RM's favorite rapper. When I saw that, I was like, what? You know what I'm saying?
dope.
But then
I wonder who Sugar's favorite rapper.
After time went on, I'm kind of like, you said what?
I wonder who Sugar's favorite rapper
I want to
is.
know.
Wayne.
Yeah.
For real?
They answers don't be.
That's
He said that before?
I read it, said it, yeah.
Those answers don't be baffling to me though. That be like this sound like it's on brand for SK rappers to like particular dudes like Nas and all of them. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. Like, to
well,
say.
remember, by that time, I had only saw Permission to Dance, Dynamite, like, the first week of songs or whatever like that. So I was just like, I definitely ain't get, like, no Nas. Like, I hadn't even watched AHS or nothing like that yet.
So, like, if you listen to Nas, you listen to a lot of 90s rap. And just, it's very.
I remember they were rappers first. So,
and my thing is,
I want to know.
It's very. Well, never mind. He's a rapper. I was gonna say it's rare for people to say, Nas is their favorite out of like all of the '90s rapper, but he's a rapper, so I get why he said that. Like an average listener, they'll probably be like, "Oh, like Jay-Z."
Not only is he a rapper, but he's also lyrical. So if
RM is very lyrically inclined.
Nas or AZ even, I would have been cool with that
because he's a storyteller too, so it makes sense.
Or Slick Rick or somebody like that.
Which is why I think like their dynamic is super interesting when you have that. You have a guy who pulls from like Nas and more technical rappers and just kind of like wordsmiths into we say they have their own genre because of like the music that they do, like 2016 on where it's more emotional and mental and stuff like that. But just kind of trying to blend all of that together and come out with songs where everyone has their time to shine and just everything like that. It's always a working process, but they make it work. You know what I'm saying? So I always thought that was dope. The Jen thing, that was something that blew me because I couldn't fathom. Maybe, like I said, different cultures, but it also probably just said something about me as a person, or him as a person rather, that his biggest accomplishment is being able to call Big Bang Young with Big Brother or whatever like that. That don't mean shit I ain't gonna say it don't mean shit over here. I just don't be calling niggas big bro. Cause I'm kind of like my own person. So like I didn't to do that shit and for me to say it's my own accomplishment, that kind of blew my mind and that made me, but it interests me, made me want to, you know, do research on what that meant to them. And, you know, it means a big deal to call somebody your big brother over there.
You're young?
Yeah. Go ahead, Jared. I like it. The growth.
You're my young.
Huh?
You're my young. Had to do it one time for J-Lo.
To the next chat argument.
Look at the negativity. We can't bond.
They be trying to tear us apart.
No, you do a pretty good job of that yourself.
We're gonna let y'all just rock the night.
Brothers argue. At the end of the day, it's J-Lo.
But yeah, y'all know the vibes, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hashtag Redeemers. Let us know what other BTS interviews y'all want us to react to. Y'all know the vibes. BTS content coming almost every time we do a drop.
Army, make sure y'all feed Cookie, because he said that's all he gonna eat for the rest of his life, so y'all gotta feed him. I mean, damn. No more kimchi for you.
Like y'all to death. Boy,